Okay. So I started a recording also. Guys, look at here. This is my main location. For example, my machine name is something S1. My system name is something S1. So don't think it is a server or a client kind of stuff. Okay. So this is a storage location. Okay. So storage locations. Okay. Storage where you put a data. Okay. So that is a storage location. D for that one. Okay. A disk are like that. So storage location means either it is a tape drives or can be a tape drives, or it can be a tape drives or a hard disk or a NAS storages. Okay, anything. It can be is maybe it is a cloud storage, whatever it is. It is a remote location. So remotely we are storing the data. Okay. The first thing is I have a files, file 1 having a archive attribute, file 2. I created a 3 files in the PC. Another archive attribute. Okay, so the A represent the archive attribute represent the file is ready to archive is means you can take a backup of this file. Like when you're taking a backup, you selected these 3 files. These 3 files can be backupped. Okay, because of archive attribute is there. If in case you got like this, these 2 files are having a and third file is not having a, it means file 3 is we can't able to take a backup because of it is meaning is it is already backupped. Okay, so that is about your archive attribute. Now as I said, normal backup. So what is a normal backup? It backups the files. It backups the selected files and marks each file as a backup. Okay. So whenever you say backup all these 3 files, so it will backup all the 3 files. Okay. So okay, and it backups and store into backup location. So what are the files are stores here? So your file 1, file 2, file 3. Just for understanding only, I'm writing like this. Okay, these 3 files are storing in a backup location. This type of backup is normal backup or a full backup. What I'm doing, normal or full backup I'm taking. So what is the meaning of normal and full backup? Will backups the selected files and store in different location, of course. And once you are taken a backup, it remove archive attributes. It remove these attributes. So that is your normal or a full backup. Next. Don't worry. So just small arrangements. Okay. I think last time I shared a video, right? So there it is. Explanation is there. I think most of you people are not seen. That's why I'm explaining again. Copy backup. So what is this copy backup? Again, I have a data. So file, yeah, like I created a 3 files separate. Like I have a 3 files are there. Archive attribute is visible. Next, copy backup is a backup selected files. Okay, it will back up the all 3 files, but does not mark any as a backup. It does not mark this one as a backup. So that is archive attribute won't be removed. Just for understanding, guys. So maybe in a different places, different software use different techniques to mark them as a backup, but meaning is same only. Meaning is same only. Again, so we have a incremental backup. For example, what is the incremental backup? Here it is. After taking a normal backup, these are the files are happen. Okay. For example, I modified file 2 and I added another file. Added another file means another archive attribute is also visible. One second, just will remove this small part. So later we'll continue that one. Yeah, this part is normal backup, but this complete part is now incremental backup. Okay. So this is stores in one single file. Okay, backup file is there. So in that backup file, it stores. Okay, so here it is. When I'm taking a incremental backup, it backups only it backups the selected files from newly created or modified since the last backup. In the last backup, file 1, file 2, file 3. Okay, after that one, I modified file 2, I modified file 2 and created a file 4. So it will take a backup of what are the files it will take a backup? File 2, file 4 only in the separate folder, separate file, backup file contains only these files. And once it is a backup, once backup is done, it remove these archive attributes, represent, it represents these files are backuped. So for understanding, instead of just removing, I use this cross mark, so then you will understand. Okay, see, like this. So by picture you will understand. So there is archive attribute, so that will be removed. So then it is marking these files are backup. So that is a incremental backup. Differential backup. Okay, so differential backup is different. Guys, we don't do normally copy backup. We don't do normally copy backup. So that's why I'm putting, so don't involve the copy backup into any other backups. So copy backup also we do, but it is sequence will be disturbed if you are taking like a normal backup, incremental backup, copy backup, differential backup. If you think like that, it is we will get confused. So thing is, first one is no. The first one is you should take normal backup, then you should take. Okay, so second one is explanation of incremental backup. Third one is differential backup. Okay, not as steps, not as a step, but first step is always normal backup only. But the next two steps are a incremental backup and differential backup. Means not a steps. Exactly say incremental backup is one type, differential backup is another type. That's it. Same scenario is here. What is a differential backup? It backups the file which is newly created or modified since the last backup. Since the last backup, it is a new file is created. So why I put this separate one? So it is not involved in any other things. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 means 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. We do it. Okay, first step is 1, then second step is 2. Okay, 2. Or first step is 1 and second step is 3. Not 1, 2, 3. Okay, either 1, 2 or 1, 3. What is meaning? You take a normal backup, then incremental backup. You take a normal backup or you can take a differential backup. Yeah, Vijay came. Pandu, why Pandu is missing? Got a job or anything? Okay, so now this is differential backup I'm taking. So I selected all the files and I'm taking a backup. So the backup is differential. Differential backup. So it will take a backup of your file 2 and file 4 because modified, file 2 is a modified and file 4 is created. So it will take the backup. But it don't remove this archive attribute, means it does not mark them as a backup. Okay, backup selected files only if they are created or modified since the previous backup and does not mark them as a backup. So that is your differential backup. Okay, so either you do normal backup and then differential normal backup and incremental backup, or you do normal backup and differential backup only. So first step is normal backup or normal or full backup. Normal or a full backup, sorry, that is always first. And next time you're taking incremental backup. Next time you take incremental backup. So already I told like incremental backup will save the space. It means you no need to take the backup file again and again because of it is already marked them as a backup. So you need to take the backup of that file in the next time. Okay. Or normal backup or full backup and differential backup. Differential backup. Either this or that the organization will choose. In an incremental backup, we save the space. In differential backup, it is easy to restore. So there is a different things. So it is save space, disk space, storage space, to save storage space, but difficult to restore or time taken for restore. Okay, so that is incremental backup. So what is the differential backup? Okay, easy or less time to restore. But does not save storage space. Does not save storage space. This combination. Yesterday I given explanation. If you want, I will give you that explanation again. That is easy explanation, and already I shared the link, practical link also, the explanation link also there. The next one is daily backup. Okay, it's the same kind of stuff only, but little different. So daily backup is same thing, same diagram. So only that I use like this. Okay, this is the device where we store the data. I created a file like a file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4. Okay, so for example, this is 2102. I'm not writing full dates and all. 2102. This is a 2202. This is 2302. Okay, file 5, 24302. Your date is not changed, right? Okay, so tomorrow we'll see that one. Now today date. Okay, so today, okay, is 23. Okay, so the scenario is today is 2302. Now, what are the files are going to be backed in a daily backup? So, what are the files will backup today? Tell me. In out of all files, which file is going to be backup into backup location?
Sir, file 4 and 5.
Very good. File 4 and file 5 will be backuped in a 2 days backup. So this is a daily backup. Daily backup is actually not version, it is not like that, but it's a by configuration. Do daily backup. Okay, depends upon your software or maybe default system. You can able to take it daily backup. Okay, guys. My point is I want to tell one more. Just my personal point. I am telling. What are the challenges of what are the challenges in IT industry at IT field? I'm talking about the whole IT industry in the worldwide. What are the challenges in a IT industry? Because new upcoming things are came up like a ML, automation kind of stuff, machine learning kind of stuff. Different programming structures are there. Earlier also there. Earlier we have a C++. Java came into market, .NET came into market, PHP came into market. Okay, JavaScript came into market. A lot of things. Oracle is there for us so many years back. Okay, still there. Okay, so it is lot of there in the market. Okay, but whenever the recession came up, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, the huge recession. Even my pass out is at that time only. The IT is not in the market. So IT is almost like a gone, suffered a lot because of non-IT companies got a, actually faced the issue because of non-IT companies. IT companies got a problem. So a lot of development related projects and all stopped. But one thing is very important because of As long as the data, as long as there is a data, there is a database, there is a systems, computers are there. Useful techniques for any time, any situation, so that the technology is always available. Thing is, one is database, okay, database administration, database. Second, data storage, NAS and kind of storage, data storage, data backup. So you have to save the back. Okay, what is the why we are taking backup? For safekeeping of your data. So data backup related things are always, it is must be there. Otherwise, the IT industry cannot be function. In your company, your data storage is not properly designed. So what happened? If something is happen, the entire company will be collapsed. Okay, that is the seriousness of data storage and backup of the data. So that is very important. Okay, even though we may not work based on our project assigned to us, but my point is seriously just make sure that you must know the at least words, sentences, and how to take a backup, managing, looking at it, kind of stuff. Okay. And even though that project, some people will get that kind of project, also no need to leave that one. So you don't need to think, I want a machine learning project, I don't want this one. So it is not like that. So you can take any project, you don't have much choices also like that. Okay. Okay. So there is also very important topic in the IT administration or IT infrastructure management. Storage and backup is very important, very important. Okay, other than development of programming, other kind of stuff. Okay, guys, every day you should go to office and butler waiting for a time and you taken a backup. That is sometimes very difficult. Okay, sometimes that is very difficult. So we can schedule the backup. Schedule the backup, normal backup or incremental backup or maybe a differential backup or maybe a daily backup. You can schedule the backup whenever you required. So like this, daily, you can schedule every day, every day. Daily means every day, evening 9 o'clock, I want to take a backup, daily backup. Weekly backup. What is weekly backup? Every Monday take backup. Every Friday take backup. Weekly once or weekly twice. Okay. Butler time. Butler time. Time you should mention the time. Weekly backup. Monthly backup. Monthly per month. Every month, first of the month, you should take a backup, or 25th of the month backup. For example, this is the February. You can't configure 30th, right? So you have to configure 28 or 29. So 29 is also no guarantee. So only 28. So better I will put it every month 25th or 26th. So what happens? So in the particular period of time, so obviously it will take the backup. Okay, so monthly backup, yearly backup is also there. Yearly backup is also yearly once it will take the backup. Okay, yearly once it will take the backup. I'm not writing that one. Yearly also possible. Okay, so daily backup. So yearly is actually it is not one. Okay, so daily backup, weekly backup, monthly backup. Okay, hour wise also you can take a backup. Hourly, minute wise, hourly, minutes wise. So minute wise, like every 10 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, every 1 hour. 1 hour means 60 minutes, right? That's the minutes wise only. So 60 minutes, every 1 hour, every 2 hours, every 4 hours. Why we are configuring like that? Because it depends upon again risk factor. So maybe there is a danger will occur. So if something is happened, I done some 100 transactions. Okay, now all of the sudden system gone. Okay, before doing these transactions, from last 4 hours, I'm doing 100 transactions, or okay, 10 transactions from last 4 hours. From last 4 hours, 10 transactions done. Okay. So before 4 hours, I've taken a backup, but last 4 hours, I didn't taken any backup. All of a sudden now system, the data is gone. So nothing is there in my backup. So like that. So it is depends upon the seriousness. It's a minute, guys. Okay. So spelling, you have to check it. Okay. Next, once only want to take backup only once. You want to take a backup only once only. You don't want to take a backup every day like that. So you want to take a backup only once. That is backup. Second, the second one is only once. When ideal. One ideal. So when ideal means, so your system is, you are not using your system much heavily. You are not using not heavily. So what you do? Okay. So very less number of users are using, or less processing is there, very less processing is there, nothing you do with the system. Automatically the background task, everything will be completed. Your system become ideal, very less load on your processor. So you said when ideal take a backup. So you are not mentioning what time you should take a backup, this particular evening time, morning time and all. You're taking when ideal take a backup. Boot time at startup. Boot time means at startup. You start a PC. You start a PC. Take a backup first. So you start a machine started and check it. So the what are the data is not at backup one. So take the backup. So ready for a backup things. Take a backup. Log on. You log into the PC and you said like a login first. Okay, so you log into the PC and now log on the PC, start backup. Okay, so both are almost like startup means system started. Login or log on. Login or log on means login or log on. One second. Why this is making this funny kind of stuff? Okay. Okay, at log on, like this, right? So when ideal, when particular time is triggered, when system is started, when login, okay, like when file is arrived. So you have to put some condition kind of stuff, okay, some condition kind of stuff. Also, you can able to do it. So there is 1 or 2 points are missing. That it's okay, no problem. Okay, this is a schedule the backup. Either it is a normal backup or incremental backup or differential backup or a daily backup. We can schedule the backup in a particular interval of times. You can do it, or only once you can able to take it, or regularly you can able to take it. You want to take it daily or weekly or maybe monthly. It depends upon your organization and a risk factor. So this is about your backup theory. So guys, do you got some idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this it. If you want a practical, you want to see the practical thing, I can also show you. That's no problem for me. If you want to go with video, then because of you don't get any practical here. As for the syllabus, it is practicals are removed, but you must remember what it is also. I will give you one small explanation for what is the meaning of backup. It is already, so we store a backup and into the remote in a different location, so that is we also called as a backup. But look at here, guys. This is my external hard disk. This is my laptop. I connect my external hard disk to my laptop, and I have a files. Usually I have a lot of files in my system, right? So this, see, so many files are in my system, so many documents are in my system. So what I will do, I'll copy all these files into my external hard disk. Just I copy, like I select and a copy. Okay, in a E drive, F drive, C drive, downloads. Where is the downloads? Downloads. Okay, pictures, videos. Okay, so like that. So I have a data in the different locations. I have a data in the different locations. I have data in the different locations. So I copy the data into my external hard disk. So can we call this one as a backup? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Because of what is the meaning of backup is keep the data into some separate location. So we can able to restore the data whenever your data loss occur or you want to restore into earlier times. Right, that is to satisfy the backup backup statement, right? But why we need a backup related softwares for that one? You don't require any software to do copy file from here to there, or certain tools like you go to control panel, backup options. Why we need all those thing kind of stuff? So we'll see. Yes, when you copy a data into your external hard disk, you copy a data into your external hard disk. What happened? External hard disk or a pen drive or a cloud, whatever it is. Okay, even though I can show you my OneDrive. Here it is. See, this is my OneDrive data. Somewhat it is showing a documents kind of stuff like this, but it is a separate, like that pictures are different, these pictures are different. Okay, I put some data in this one. For example, I put it in a cloud. Okay, or maybe I put it data into my external hard disk or a pen drives. Okay, so what happened? Data will be shows, every data is showing like this only. Directly data is showing. Okay, if I want to restore the data, at the restoration of time, I want to restore, like I lost the data in a C drive, for example. Where is my this PC? Yeah, why my C drive again full? Okay, so this is the folder, or maybe this DevOps folder is there. See, yeah, why it is empty? Yeah, this is the CCNA folder. Okay, so I have a data in this folder. I lost the data in this folder. I lost the data in the folder. Now I have to search where is that folder, and what is the data, and that I have to recollect the memories, so that what data is supposed to be there, and this is related to F drive, this is related to G drive, this is related to this particular folder, this is the last data we taken, like that. So that is that much of thing is required, and as well as very difficult to restore in exactly locations. It means again you have to take it, go to the particular location, and you have to paste it. You have to paste it. For example, yeah, same thing. Yeah, like this is contains so much of data. See, so we can't remember. Some of the data is lost. Okay, now you know you some data is lost, but which files are lost and all. It is again you have to check it, verify it, and copying back is very difficult in this one, right? So that's why restoration is very difficult. No hierarchical structure is not there in the restoration part. But if you use the tools or default tools or maybe a special tools, it maintain a library. Like that. So then once you taken a backup stores as a file in your location, entire your data will stores in the backup location as a file. Okay, as a file in a backup location, it stores. So you take in a backup, the backup stores in your location as a single file, and there is a hierarchical structure. The structured it will be there like a what is the computer name, what is the computer name, and what is that folder, like a which drive, C drive. It is a C drive. This is the data. This is D drive. In D drive, what data is in backup? E drive, what data is there? Like that, it is completely hierarchical one. So whenever you lost the data, whenever you lost some data, so you want to restore it back. You want to restore it back. So then you can able to restore it. You can able to easily restore it because of there is a some F drive is there, some folder. So this is the folder I lost. So I will recover the folder and it will ask the question, do you want to recover to complete recovery required or maybe only missing files, like that? It will check it and we can able to recover it. So you no need to worry about which file is lost, which file is not lost, copy, replace kind of stuff. Okay, you won't get kind of stuff. Okay, so that's why this is the backup is there. So this kind of backup we are learning for this purpose. Guys, what you do, just take a 10, just 5 minutes break. I think enough. Relax. Just I told a story, then it will confuse you. So it won't confuse you, but it is. I will show you a small backup in a Windows 10 machine. That's it. Okay. Then we'll complete this backup. Take it to